राध यदौरु विभासि ज्ञात्वोऽसि मेद्य शुचिराननुदेह भाजां न ज्ञायते भागवतो गतिरिति अवाद्यं नान्यात् त्वदस्ति भगवान् अपि तन्न शुद्धं माया गुणव्यतिकराद यदुरो विभासि ज्ञातोऽसि मेद्य शुचिराननु देहभाजां न ज्ञायते भागवतो गतिरिति अबाध्यं नान्यात् त्वदसि तदस्ति भगवान् अपि तन्न शुद्धं माया गुणव्यति कराद यदुरु विभासि. Please recite.
ब्रह्म उवाच ज्ञातोऽसि मेद्य शुचिराननुदेहभाजां न ज्ञायते भगवतो गतिरित्यवध्यं नान्यत्वदस्ति भगवन् अपि तन्न शुद्धं माया गुणव्यतिकराद्यद् उरुर्विभासि.
ब्रह्म उवाच ज्ञातोऽस्मीद्य या शुचिरन्ननुदेहभाजां न जायते भगवतो गतिरित्य उदाय अवाध्यं नान्यत्वदस्ति भगवान् अपि तन्न शुद्धं माया गुणाव्यक्तिकरात् यद् उरुर्विभासि. हरे कृष्ण.
हरे कृष्ण. ज्ञातो असि मे त्या सुचिरान् नानु देहभाजां न ज्ञायते भगवतो गतिरित्यावदयाम् नान्यत् त्वदस्ति भगवन्नपि तन्न शुद्धं माया गुणव्यतिकरादि यदुहुरुर्विभासि. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Bhante. Anyone else would like to cite? Okay, I'll recite. Brahmovacha ज्ञातोऽसि मिद्या शुचिरान्नानुदेभाजां न ज्ञायते भगवतो गतिरित्यवद्यम् नान्यत्वदस्ति भगवन् अपि तन्न शुद्धं माया गुणाव्यतिकराद्यद् उरुर्विभाषि. Synonyms. Brahma Vacha, Lord Brahma said, Gyataha, known, Asi, you are, me, by me, Adya, today, Suchirat, after a long time, Nanu, but, Dehabhajam, of one who has a material body, Na, not, Gyayate, is known, Bhagavata, of the personality of Godhead, Gati, course, iti, so it is, avadyam, great offense, na anyat, none beyond, tvat, you, asti, there is, bhagavan, O my Lord, api, even though there is, tat, anything that may be, na, never, shuddham, absolute, maya, material energy, gunavatikarat, because of the mixtures of the modes of yat, to which uru, transcendental, vibhasi, you are. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charnaran Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. Lord Brahma said, O my Lord, today, after many years of penance, I have come to know about you. Oh, how unfortunate the embodied living entities are that they are unable to know your personality. My Lord, you are the only knowable object because there is nothing supreme beyond you. If there is anything supposedly superior to you, it is not the absolute. You exist as a supreme by exhibiting the creative energy of matter. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. The highest peak of the ignorance of the living entity who are conditioned by material bodies that they are unaware of supreme cause of the cosmic manifestation. Different people have different theories regarding the supreme cause, but none of them are genuine. The only supreme cause is Vishnu, and the intervening impediment is the illusory energy of the Lord. The Lord has employed his wonderful material energy in manifesting many wonderful distractions in the material world. And the conditioned souls illusioned by the same energy are thus unable to know the supreme cause. The most stalwart scientists and philosophers, therefore, cannot be accepted as wonderful. They only appear wonderful because they are instruments in the hand of the illusionary energy of the Lord. Under illusion, the great mass of people deny the existence of Supreme Lord and accept the foolish products of illusionary energy as supreme. One can know the supreme cause, the personality of Godhead, by the causeless mercy of the Lord, which is bestowed upon the Lord's pure devotee like Brahma and those in the disciplic succession. By acts of penance only was Lord Brahma able to see Garbhodakshay Vishnu. By realization only could he understand the Lord as he is. Brahma was extremely satisfied upon observing the magnificent beauty and opulence of the Lord. And he admitted that nothing can be comparable to him. Only by penance can one appreciate the beauty and opulence of the Lord. And when one is acquainted with that beauty and opulence, is no longer attracted by any other. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 2.59, Param Dashtva Nivartate. Foolish human beings who do not endeavor to investigate the supreme beauty and opulence of the Lord are here condemned by Brahma. It is imperative that every human being try for such knowledge, and if anyone does not do so, his life is spoiled. Anything that is beautiful and opulent in the material sense is enjoyed by those living entities who are like crows. Crows always engage in picking at rejected garbage, whereas the white ducks do not mix with the crows. Rather, they take pleasure in transcendental lakes with lotus flowers, surrounded by beautiful orchards. Both crows and ducks are undoubtedly birds by birth, but they are not of the same feather. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिर्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितां येन तस्मै श्रीगुर्वे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सैगणरघुनाथन्वितं तं सजीवं श्राद्धवैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च च नमा ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचरणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारणे नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गुरुत्वसे नमः पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्तवतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांता नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी। वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत्। प्रमतां स कथा कृष्णः पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तना हृदन्तस्त्वभद्राणि विदनोति सुवत्सतां। नष्टप्रायेष भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टकी। हरे कृष्ण। Again, thank you all for joining today in morning for Srimad Bhagavatam. So today we are starting a new chapter. We are in third canto, and we are starting chapter number 9, and today is verse number 1. So in this verse, Lord Brahma is speaking. He's saying that, "Oh my Lord, today, after many years of penance, I have come to know about you. Oh, how unfortunate the embodied living entities are that they are unable to know your personality. My Lord, you are the only knowable object because there is nothing supreme beyond you. If there is anything supposedly superior to you, it is not the absolute. You exist as the supreme by exhibiting the creative energy of matter." So Lord Brahma here is sharing his realization. Lord Brahma, being a great devotee of the Lord, he is sharing his realization to all of us, what he experienced after performing many years of penance. In the previous chapters, we know that when Lord Brahma appeared on the top of the lotus coming out from the navel of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, he was not sure what to do next. He was alone and there was nothing in the world. He could not see anything. Like in a dark, he was like alone. He tried to find it out. Maybe somebody is available who can give him his information exactly who he is, but he could not see anyone. Very surprisingly, he was thinking what to do. He thought like, I'm sitting on this lotus and this lotus is coming from down. So let me go and find it out from where this lotus is coming, because I must be coming out from this lotus. So he, by his power of yoga, he start traveling with the speed of mind on the stem of that lotus and going down and down and down to find the root of the lotus. He entered into the Garbhodaka ocean and he was going down and down and down, but he could not find, after many years of traveling, he could not see any origin of that lotus, from where that lotus is sprouting. On top of that, he was going in like in an utter infinity, and he became very scared because he was traveling and he could not see even a single living entity or anybody. So he got scared and then he took U-turn and came back. After many years of travel, he was very tired and then he came and sat down on the top of the lotus, thinking, what should I do next? At that time, by the mercy of the Lord, he got inspired in his heart to start doing penance. And then he started doing like this meditation. And after many years of meditation, he was able to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So now, after realizing the Supreme Personality of Godhead, after interacting with Supreme Personality of Godhead, here Lord Brahma is actually like sharing his realization. This is very important factor. So this first thing is very important, that we should always hear the realization from the devotees of the Lord. There is one thing which is what we call knowledge or jnana, which is available in Vedas or Shastras. Like we have Vedic knowledge available in 4 Vedas, 18 Puranas, over 500 plus Upanishads, Vedanta Sutra, Mahabharata, Ramayana, and other scriptures are available. We can study those scriptures and we can try to understand those scriptures. But more important that is that we should hear the realization of the devotees. One time, I forget the name of, I think is Purnachandra Maharaj, probably, if I remember the name correctly. He came to our temple, Philadelphia temple, and he was giving a very nice lecture long back. I think he left his body long back also. So he came and he was giving lecture. So one of the point that he made it, I still remember that. He's saying that, see, Bhagavad Gita and other books are available in the market. You can go and find Bhagavad Gita, you will find same similar verses everywhere. But the most important point that what we have in our Sampradaya, in our ISKCON, is the purport by Srila Prabhupada. The purports of Srila Prabhupada is the real wealth of all the devotees in ISKCON. Because the purport that Srila Prabhupada wrote it is not just his own realization, but it is a realization of all the Guru Parampara, all the of the Vaishnava, Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara. The purport that Srila Prabhupada put it for the next 10,000 years. It's not just for us only. These purports will going to enlighten the today's generation and also generations coming in the future. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says this movement will go for next 10,000 years, when the holy name will go every town and village. And Srila Prabhupada's books and these purports will be available for all of us. Because these purports are not just basically like commentary on these verses. Srila Prabhupada actually gave his own life experience, which is very, very important. Without that, it's very difficult for us to understand. I could not imagine. I personally myself have tried to read other Bhagavad Gitas and also like other translation of books, but I would find so difficult to even understand those books, like what they're trying to say. The choice of word, the choice of like analogies, the choice of like that what they're trying to convey is very confusing. But personally, I feel that Srila Prabhupada is so clear, crystal clear, that what he want to do. He has a mission, the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauravani Pracharani. He has no other mission except that preaching the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in that message, I feel that he's everywhere. Srila Prabhupada stressed all of us that how to become Krishna conscious. Sometimes like people get surprised that while writing the purports of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Srila Prabhupada always translate every verse like Krishna conscious verses. Like just take the verse, and in that verse purport you will find that how to become Krishna conscious. Surprisingly, many people say, well, this verse belong to karma, this verse belong to jnana, or this belong to ashtanga yoga, or this bhakti, or that's like this mixed bhakti or this bhakti. But Prabhupada sees everything related to Krishna. That how you can become Krishna conscious. Prabhupada always uses this word Krishna consciousness. You do this, you will become Krishna conscious. So that's why like that experience is very, very important for all of us. Here Brahma is giving his experience, and we are reading in the purport Srila Prabhupada's experience. So these two great personality we are here, we are going to see. And Srila Prabhupada's experience is not just his own experience, as I say, is a essence of all the experience by the parampara. Srila Bhakti Saraswati Thakur, Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, and all these Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, and then all the 6 Goswamis. So these are all essence of those messages there in the purports. So here, let's hear about like what Lord Brahma is saying. Very, very important. He's saying that after many, many years of penance, I have come to know about you. So what Lord Brahma is saying, that knowing Krishna is not an easy task. It's not that we came to the Bhagavad Gita or thing, and we start reading the very first day and second day we start understanding. It's not like that. It's not like that. Many people who wrote commentary on Bhagavad Gita, they got confused. When Srila Prabhupada came to United States, Prabhupada mentioned in the introduction of Bhagavad Gita that one lady came to Srila Prabhupada and he said like, Swamiji, can you recommend one good translation of Srimad Bhagavad Gita? Prabhupada said there are more than 600 translations were available at that time in English, but none of them really touches the spirit of Bhagavad Gita. So Prabhupada said, I'm going to write for you, because that's where this Bhagavad Gita as it is come into picture. Because that what Krishna is saying, nobody is touching really that, because they were not devotees of the Lord. Srila Prabhupada stressed very strongly in the introduction itself that in order to understand Bhagavad Gita, you need to be a devotee of the Lord and a friend of Krishna. Krishna told to Arjuna, I'm going to reveal this Bhagavad Gita to you because you are my dear devotee and my friend. And people who are trying to understand Bhagavad Gita without becoming a devotee of the Lord, without becoming a friend of Krishna, they're writing commentary and they are getting cheated by Maya. Here, Lord Brahma is saying that, I did so much penance, thousands of years, and I have come to know about you, because this is the mercy of the Lord. When devotee perform devotional service, then Lord reveals himself in the heart of the devotee. We cannot approach Lord by our own material senses. This is what the next line is saying. Very, very important. The Lord Brahma is saying how unfortunate embodied living entities are that are unable to understand your personality, unable to know your personality. So Brahma ji is saying, this my creation, what he created, all these living entities, they are so unfortunate because they don't know the personality of God. It means Lord Brahma is appreciating that he was able to know Krishna by the mercy of Krishna. So that's why devotees, when they experience Krishna, when we experience Krishna, automatically this idea comes in our heart, oh my God, the people who are not experiencing Krishna, how unfortunate they are. And that's where this preaching movement come into picture. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are in the line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are all compassionate towards the fallen living conditioned souls because they are not experiencing Krishna. But by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada, we are able to realize Krishna in the form of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. When we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, our heart becomes so pleased because it gives the realization of Krishna. Shri Rupa Goswami says that Abhinatva Namanamino. Lord's name and Lord is non-different. So when we touch, when our tongue, like vibrates this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Lord is personally available at our tongue. So that means we experience Krishna at that time. We experience Krishna when we honor the prasadam. When we experience Krishna when we meet devotees. We experience Krishna when we see the Lord beautiful form in the temple. But the other living entity, because they don't know, they don't do devotional service, they cannot understand. But Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 18:55, Bhaktya Mamavi Janati. Only through bhakti you can understand me. Without bhakti, you cannot understand. You don't even know who Krishna is. People get misled very easily. So here, Lord Brahma is saying these living entities, so many living entities are there, millions of living entities. 8.4 million species of life is there, but they are so unfortunate because they cannot understand Supreme Personality of Godhead. The another point actually we can see from here is that the goal of human life or goal of the living entity in this material world is to know Krishna. See, when Prahlad Maharaj, he was offering prayers, in 7th canto, chapter number 6, he says that Kaumar acharit pragyo dharman bhagavatan ihan durlabham manusham janam tadapya adhrum arthadam. He's saying that all the living entities should perform devotional service at the age of Kaumar, at the age of 5. It is mandatory for all the children to start bhakti at the age of 5. Because Krishna, knowing Krishna is the most important or the only thing which is we can do in this human form of life. So in the next verse, when Prahlad Maharaj recommends that everyone should do bhakti, so in the next verse says that that only person who is actually beneficiary for the human form of life or for all the living entity is Vishnu. That's why we should always try to worship Vishnu, because Lord is sitting in our heart helping us. In Bhagavad Gita 15.15, Lord says that Sarvasya Chaham Hridaya Sannivishto Matta Smrtir Jnanam Pohanam Cha Vedescha Sarve Ahameva Vedyo Vedant Kadved Vedeva Chaham. Krishna is so compassionate that he is sitting in the heart of all living entity. Srila Prabhupada says that, that in the deity form, in the temple, Lord comes and stay in the deity because we perform Vedic installation ceremony. We invite Lord by mantras. Please come, Lord. Please come, sit and take our services. But in the heart of all the living entity, Lord is already sitting without any performance of yajna or sacrifice or any kind of Vedic mantras and all. He's already sitting in our heart. So every living entity's heart is a temple of the Lord, where Lord is sitting. But we are unfortunate that we do not know the Lord, that Lord is sitting in our heart. But here Lord Brahma is saying that, I was able to, now I came to know, because Lord inspired Lord Brahma, Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavi. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1.1 says that Janmadya Setu Anvadi Tatas Charteshva Bhigya Swarat Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavi Muhyante Surya. So Lord Brahma's heart is enlightened by the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Krishna entered through the ear of Lord Brahma, and within his heart he revealed his Vedic knowledge so that Lord Brahma could understand Krishna. Premanyan Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadev Hridayeshu Vilokyanti. Lord Brahma offered prayer in Brahma Samhita. Premanyan Churita Bhakti Vilochanena, whose eyes are anointed with the love of Godhead. They can see Krishna in their heart as it is. So here Lord Brahma is saying that I'm realizing this Krishna. So and I'm seeing this, all these living entities, they are so unfortunate. Because after seeing Krishna, you will not be able to, you don't want to see anything else. Once you see Krishna's beauty, like Prabhupada actually mentioned the purport, once you see Krishna one time, your eyes will not go anywhere else. That's Lord Brahma saying the same thing here. My Lord, you are the only knowable object, because there is nothing supreme beyond you. Lord Brahma is saying, beyond you, there is nothing to be known. Because Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. He's saying that you are cause of all causes. There is nothing beyond you. Once anyone who knows you, they know everything in the world. You are the last word in the transcendence. You are the absolute truth. You are Param Satya. This is what Srila Vedvyas Muni, in offering prayer to Lord Krishna in his invoking mantra, the first mantra of which is Gayatri mantra in Srimad Bhagavatam, Satyam Param Dhimahi. I am meditating on the Param Satya, absolute truth. And that Param Satya is already mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam by the demigods. They are offering prayer when Lord was in the womb of Devaki. All the demigods, they came and they offered the prayer to Lord by saying this: Satyam Vratam Satyam Param Trisatyam Satyasya Yonim Nitam Cha Satye Satyasya Satyam Vrit Satya Netram Satyatmakam Tvam Sharanam Prapanna. These demigods, they are offering prayer to the Lord and they are saying, Oh my Lord, you are Param Satya. You are supreme absolute truth, because you never deviate from your vows. You never deviate from your vow. You are always perfect, because whatever you decide is always correct. And whatever you decide, no one can stop. If Krishna decides to do something, no one can stop. There is nobody who can say, Krishna will not let you do this thing. And the other point they say, being Krishna is present in past, in present and future, as it is. Krishna was there in the past, Krishna is there in the present, Krishna will remain in the future. Means before creation, during the creation, while the creation maintenance is going on, during the time of annihilation and after the annihilation. In all time, Lord is always there. That's why Lord is supreme truth. And also they say that unless one is completely truthful, if you are not really pure by heart, we cannot achieve fear of Krishna. That's why you are supreme truth. People who are cheaters, who are hypocrites, they cannot approach Krishna. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Chaturvidha bhajante mam. Only 4 types of people approach me, but they should be pure by heart. At least they are approaching Krishna with whether material motive. That's fine, but point is that they are approaching Krishna. Avajananti mam mudha. Like if the people who are deluded by material energy, they cannot approach Krishna. Because Krishna is a real active principle, real truth in everything, in the creation, maintenance, destruction. He is Antaryami. Demigod offer prayer that you are Antaryami, which Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, that I am sitting in the heart of all living entity. Hardeshe Arjuna Tishtati. Hardeshe Arjuna Tishtati. Krishna is saying in 1861, Bhagavad Gita, that Arjuna, I am sitting in the heart of all living entity, and I am driving, I'm driving this yantra, or yantra, this instrument made of the material energy. And he is the inner force. He is Antaryami. He is actually inspiring everyone. But point is that even though Lord is sitting in everybody's heart, he is not discriminating with anyone. He is equal to everyone. His instruction apply for everyone. Bhagavad Gita is universal. It's not that Bhagavad Gita is only for people who are Gaudiya Vaishnavas. What Lord spoke to Arjuna is available to the whole world. Anyone can take advantage of that. And it's for everyone. Lord Krishna never spoke that I am talking to Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmacharya, Grasta, Vanpa, Sannyasi. No. He was speaking to living entities. So any living entity that applies to the living entity, because he is talking on the spirit level. He is not talking about the bodily level. The Bhagavad Gita is on the spiritual level. So that's why his instruction apply for everybody all time. Bhagavad Gita was spoken 5,000 years by Krishna to Arjuna, and before that Krishna says that I spoke the same Bhagavad Gita to sun god Vivaswan millions of years back. So he is not creating new version. Lord is not creating now, oh Arjuna, oh I spoke to Vivaswan at that time, that word, those things were applicable. Now let me modify, I'll give you latest version which is applicable to Dwapar Yuga or Kali Yuga. No. Lord saying same instruction, because those instructions are eternally present and they apply all the time for everyone. That's why Lord is, and those instructions begin from the Lord. So he is the beginning of all truth. And these demigods, they are offering prayer and they saying that that's why we take shelter of you. So these important point that we need to understand, that Lord is knowable object, only knowable object. Once you know the Lord, there is nothing to be known beyond the Lord. And then further Lord Brahma says, if there is anything supposedly superior to you, it is not absolute. If somebody says, oh no, there is something which Lord is not covering, or Lord is not mentioning, or beyond Lord, that is not absolute. Because you exist as a supreme by exhibiting creative energy of the matter. This Maya is actually coming out from the Lord. Maya is nothing but the external energy of the Lord. And this Maya dilutes all the living entity. So this Maya, which basically creating this, like Srila Prabhupada give very nice example, that because of the heat of the sun, the water on the ocean evaporates and becomes cloud. And this cloud, when they come on the ground, their cloud are not very high in the sky. They are probably around 2,000 feet, maybe like that, or 3,000, maybe like that. So the clouds are not very high in the sky. They are very near to the earth's surface. But the sun is very, very far. But when this cloud comes, they cover the eyes of the living entities on this earth. And because of the cloud, we cannot see sun. Right? We cannot see sun. So Srila Prabhupada says that this sun is like Krishna. And by Krishna, like sun's energy, the cloud formed. The clouds are formed from the sun's energy. So by Krishna, this material energy is there. But this when material energy comes and covers the living entity, we cannot see Krishna. कृष्णा सूर्य समान माया ही अंधकार जहां कृष्णा था माया नहीं अधिकार. So it says that Krishna is like sun and Maya is like cloud. So when cloud covers the eyes of the living entity, or when Maya covers our eyes, we cannot see Krishna. But when Krishna is available, Maya is disappeared. There's no way that Maya can exist. So main thing is that we need to basically associate with Krishna, then Maya will not take any position. So here, let me see some few points here. Srila Prabhupada actually give commentary in today's context. Like what we discussed right now, like what Lord Brahma is saying now, Srila Prabhupada is giving commentary about what is important in today's context. The main point Srila Prabhupada says here is that the highest peak of ignorance of living entity were conditioned by material bodies that they are unaware of supreme cause of the cosmic manifestation. Different people have different theories regarding supreme cause. This is very important point here. In today's world, if you talk about that, what is the origin of the world? People have different theories. Some people say that this world came out after Big Bang. There was a Big Bang, and after the Big Bang, this beautiful creation came out, and then all these planets and all these stars and this sun, moon, everything created very nicely, and they are going on by any like this, as if like it's by chance. They say this world came by chance. But here Prabhupada said, and then some people say that we came from chemicals, we came this or we came that or whatever. There are many theories are there. But Prabhupada said that, but none of them are genuine because they are all creation of their mental concoction. They're not really, there is no basis out there. There's nobody who actually like verify that this is what the real factor is. They're just propositions. Okay, it might be like this, it might have like this, like that, like that. So here Prabhupada said the only supreme cause is Vishnu and the intervening impediment is the illusionary of the Lord. Lord is a supreme cause. Everything came from Krishna. And why we cannot see Krishna? Because Maya is there in between. Between Krishna and us is the Maya, which is actually closing our eyes. The example that I gave, that cloud which is covering our eyes is actually Maya. So we just need to remove the cloud and we will be able to see Krishna very beautiful face. Actually in Shiryo Ishopanishad, uh, like the pure devotee actually offer prayer to Lord that beyond Maya, the effulgence of the Lord is also very bright, which is the Brahma Jyoti. So even if somebody can cross, like the Gyanis, they can actually somehow may be able to cross Maya, but because Gyanis, they cannot appreciate Lord's beauty or Lord's physical, Lord's beautiful form, so they cannot see the Lord and they are very much enamored by this light coming of the body of the Lord. But the genuine devotee, the devotee of the Lord, they go beyond Brahma Jyoti to see the beautiful face of the Lord, which actually Lord Brahma experienced. So Lord Brahma has employed his the Lord has employed his wonderful material energy in manifesting many wonderful distractions in the material world. So Prabhupada is saying this, the Maya actually have created many distractions for all of us so that we cannot see the Lord face to face. So Maya is doing a thankless job actually. Maya is keeping us in the material world and we cannot even experience Krishna, because Maya is covering our eyes and we cannot see Krishna. So it means Maya is doing his job. Maya's job is to keep us away from Krishna. Maya is not really helping us to go to Krishna. Maya's job is to keep us stay in the material world. Maya is doing the job on the order of Krishna, but it's a thankless job because Maya is not letting us to go to Krishna. Right? That's why these beautiful, wonderful distractions are there in the form of family, in the form of beauty, in the form of this money. So many distractions are there which actually taking our in attention out of Krishna. And then these conditioned souls are attracted by this supreme. The most stalwart scientists and philosophers. Srila Prabhupada is very heavy on these people actually. You see, like Srila Prabhupada, even though from material perspective, scientists and philosophers are considered very great. If you see, like people appreciate scientists who have make great inventions, right? Like Einstein or Newton, or like, so-called great scientists. They have invented so many like things which are like cause of this material development. And there are many philosophers who are talking about so many things about how this world is get created and all those kind of things, right? So they appreciate them. But Prabhupada actually very heavy on them, because they were actually give big like distraction for the people, because they were not letting people to understand the God, or Krishna. See, this Prabhupada said the most stalwart scientist, philosopher, therefore cannot be accepted as wonderful. Even though world accepted them as wonderful, but they are not wonderful. The only wonderful, they only appear wonderful because they are instrument in the hand of illusion energy of the Lord. Maya aprat jnana. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that Maya aprat jnana. Even though they are very, very knowledgeable, but their knowledge is stolen by the Maya. They cannot understand the real cause is Krishna. They see material energy everywhere. They see beautiful creations here and there, but they really don't see that who is the cause behind this. The cause of all causes, Sarva Karan Karanam, Krishna, they cannot go there. So under illusion, great mass of people deny the existence of Supreme Lord and accept foolish product of illusion energy supreme. So that's why because of this wrong theories propagated by scientists and philosophers, people think that the supreme cause is this nature, Mother Nature, or maybe this Maya, not the Lord. So in the next paragraph, Prabhupada says that one can know the supreme cause personality of Godhead by causeless mercy of the Lord, which is bestowed upon the pure devotee like Brahma and those in disciple section. Here is a secret. Prabhupada saying, if you want to know Krishna, the only way you can know Krishna is by causeless mercy of the Lord. We can try to approach Krishna, but without the mercy of Krishna, we will not be able to see Krishna. Until Krishna agrees to appear in front of the devotees, we cannot see Krishna. As I give example in Sri Upanishad, when devotees are praying to the Lord, oh my Lord, please remove this effulgence so that I can see your beautiful face. So without the mercy of the Lord, we cannot see the Lord. And only way we can get the mercy is, Prabhupada says that, by taking shelter of the parampara system. When we take shelter of parampara system, the mercy will automatically flow down to us, and then we will be able to serve Krishna. By act of penance only was Lord Brahma able to see Garbhodakshay Vishnu. And by realization only could he understand Lord as he is. So there are two things that here Prabhupada mentioned, that Lord Brahma performed penance, means all as we perform bhakti, right? And by realization only he could understand Lord as. So after bhakti, when he able to experience the Lord, that realization he could understand the Lord. Brahma was extremely satisfied upon observing the magnificent beauty of the and opulence of the Lord, and he admitted that nothing can be comparable to him. So once Lord Brahma saw Krishna, he's saying, "Oh, wow, there is nothing beyond that." His heart filled with so much joy that, oh my God, you see, Lord Brahma is the first living entity. He created everything for us. See, if you see in a material world, all the beautiful creation, whatever you see that created by Lord Brahma, he is saying that there is nothing more beautiful and opulent than Krishna. So, but we, the living entity here, they become very, very much, attracted by the beauty created by the Lord Brahma. Whatever Lord Brahma created, they become very, very much attracted by that beauty. But Lord Brahma is attracted by the beauty of Krishna. That's why, like, I remember, like, many in India, many people worship demigods. They worship demigod. They think that demigod is they are they can help you, they can give you, or like whatever the wealth or power or knowledge, whatever, right? But they don't understand that in demigods planets, all the demigods, they worship Krishna, they worship Vishnu. They don't know that the demigod, they are always worshipping Krishna. Lord Brahma always worshipping Govindam Adi Purushottamam Bhajami. Lord Shiva always chanting the name of Lord Ram, right? Ram Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranam Tudalam Ram Nam Varanane. Lord Shiva is always chanting the name of Lord Ram. and all the demigods, they are always worshipping Vishnu. But here, foolish people, they are worshipping demigods. So here, Lord Brahma is saying that, that they are being attracted by whatever I created, but actually Lord Brahma is very much attracted by the beauty of Krishna. He's saying that he is the supremely beautiful. Only by penance and beauty, only by penance can one appreciate the beauty and opulence of the Lord. And one is acquainted with the beauty and opulence, he is no longer attracted by any other. This is by Lord, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Param Dashtva Nivartate. In Bhagavad Gita, this is a very famous verse. Krishna says that Vishya Vini Vartante Niharasya Dehina Rasavarjam Raso Apyasya Param Dashtva Nivartate. This is higher taste actually. Once you become attracted by the higher taste, you will not be attracted by the lower taste. Once you see Krishna, once you experience Krishna, you will give up the lower taste. I share you one very good realization. One time I was in one home program, and one devotee, I won't say like the very advanced devotee, one new devotee, very new beginning bhakta. He came and he was like sharing his realization. He's saying that, since I start coming to these Krishna conscious gatherings, these programs and honoring prasadam, he's saying that now I don't like restaurant food at all. He's saying that this restaurant food is so nasty. I don't like it at all. This prasadam is so tasty. Prasadam is so tasty that I don't like it at all. And I was very experienced. That person was not at all appreciative of Krishna consciousness initially. But over the period of time, he's coming, and within few months, he's start appreciating prasadam. He's saying that this is so wonderful, so tasty, even though our prasadam is not having any like meat content or any onion, garlic, or any kind of those kind of things, but our prasadam is so tasty. He's saying that this is so tasty. Now I'm losing the taste of whatever I'm taking outside. This restaurant food is so bad. I was very surprised. This is oh wow, this is wonderful. This is realization that Krishna is giving. Prasadam makes magic. We have seen many people, many devotees, they are coming to Krishna consciousness because of prasadam, because it's actually Krishna prasadam. Krishna actually put the taste, and that taste what we are really relishing is Krishna. So that's the point is here Prabhupada says that once you relish the higher taste, you will give up the lower taste very easily. Once you see Krishna's beauty, all other beauty become negligent. They are not at all unimportant at all. And the last paragraph Prabhupada says that foolish human beings who do not endeavor to investigate supreme beauty and opulence of the Lord are here condemned by Brahma. Now Brahma is in the here. Lord Brahma is saying, oh, how foolish these people are who are not attracted by Krishna. Their life is spoiled. They are wasting. Their life is waste because they are not coming to Krishna. It is imperative that every human being try to for such knowledge, and if anyone does not do so, his life is spoiled. So here Prabhupada says that human life is meant for self-realization. Human life is meant for self-realization. भजऊ रेमन श्री नंद नंदन अभय चरण अरविंदरे दुर्लभ मानव जन्म सत्संगे तरव रे भव सिंधुरे. Govindas ji is singing this form. Bhajahu re man Sri Nanda Nandana Abhaya Charana Vindare. He is recommending that by getting this human form of life, this is a very rare. You should actually worship Krishna. Here Prabhupada saying same thing, that every human being should try it. If they are not trying, their life is spoiled. Means Radha Krishna nahe bola. If you have not chanted the Radha Krishna from your mouth, then your life is spoiled. There's no use. So anything that is beautiful and opulent in the material sense is enjoyed by those living entity who are like crows. So another, Prabhupada is giving very nice analogy. This last four line, he's comparing crow and these ducks. They are two birds. They are of same feather. Same for me. Like so, they are not of same feather. They are birds. They are both if you see, they are both are birds, but they are not of same feather. The crows are always goes on the garbage, the dirty things, right? While the ducks, they are always looking for the lotus in the beautiful water. So similarly, devotees, like in the material world, they're always looking for Krishna. by the people who are not devotees. They are looking for garbage. Like garbage means this product of material energy. There's movies or food or this other things like clothing or whatever. Like these are the distraction by the Maya. They are attracted by these products of Maya, while the devotees, they are attracted by the beauty of Krishna. So they are compared, like the devotees are compared like the ducks, and the other living entities who are not non-devotees, they are compared like a crow. They are going on the garbage, while the devotees are always looking for the lotus. Eh, Because if you see like in the scriptures, Krishna's body, Krishna's hands, Krishna's legs, Krishna's eyes, everything is compared to the lotus, because lotus is the most beautiful thing in the material world, and but Krishna is more beautiful than lotus, but there is nothing more beautiful than lotus in the material world which can be compared with Krishna. So that's why it's just a comparison. It's not that Lord's hands are like lotus. It's more softer, more beautiful than lotus. But it just to give you comparison, that here in the scripture it's mentioned that like a lotus hand, lotus eyes, lotus hands, like that. And that's why lotus is very dear to Krishna. Mother Lakshmi always Mother Lakshmi is also Padmaja. Like she always carries lotus in his hand. Lord Vishnu is carrying lotus in his hand. Lord Brahma appeared from the lotus. So we see that like, and lotus is being compared like with the Lord's beauty. So lotus is very very dear to the Lord. And here these all the devotees, they are attracted by the lotus. Lotus means Krishna. Mm. These ducks are attracted by the lotus, and while the crows, they are attracted by the garbage, which is in the material world. So to summarize here, like I would say, like we are very very fortunate that in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam we are today hearing the realization of Lord Brahma, which is coming in our parampara, because we are also in the parampara of Lord Brahma, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. Our sampradaya is starting from Lord Brahma. He is the founder Acharya of this parampara, and then he is sharing his realization of how Krishna revealed to him in his heart when he performed his tapasya, and he's sharing that realization. So, and Srila Prabhupada beautifully explained the important point that only through bhakti, only through taking shelter in Guru Parampara in this disciplic succession, we can able to understand Krishna. There's nothing else. All right. So let me stop here and see if anyone have any comment or any question on today's discussion. So please let me know.
Hare Krishna Prabhu,
Hare
thank
Krishna.
you very much for the nice class. And then we have to, we need to know with love and affection only Krishna reveals us. So he will show his mercy. It's not that just like that, where after doing so much tapasya, Brahma realized that where he is and what he is supposed to do and what is that. Krishna himself told him, do tapasya, tapasya, tapa. So we have to do a lot to know Krishna, that love and affection and bhakti. That's what I thought. And like you said, you know what, swans and crows, what a difference is there. See, we have to choose. And then you're talking about prasadam. Yes, prasadam it gives Krishna's prasadam, makes us realize that itself, Krishna tells us. So what is best for us? And that's what I thought. Now all of this Brahma was telling. Yes, we had to do love and affection and chant Krishna's name. And Prabhupada was saying so many, and as it is means, yes, he said as it is from Krishna's mouth, whatever it is, Bhagavad Gita came. And he was telling all those. And it helps us for our real life also. Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, all those things, it tells us what we are supposed to do in our real life. what we should, how we should get into Krishna's mercy. So that's what I thought, Prabhu. That's what my realization.
Thank you, Mati.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing your relation, Mati. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Any other devotee would like to share their relation?
Thank you, Prabhuji. Very nice class. And you very nicely explained about how Brahmaji realized, how, why he is here and everything else, and how one should really concentrate on the Supreme Lord. Also, I like the example of crow and the duck. That was very appropriate, that how we all live in the material world, but some likes something and some likes garbage, some likes good thing, Krishna consciousness. So then as a devotee, we all are so lucky to be in Prabhupada's moment, that's so pure and that teaches so nice philosophy, so exactly we know there's nothing here and there, it's all organized by the Shastra's proof and everything. So we really feel that way, that we are so lucky. And so that's what I wanted to say. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you. Thank you for relation, Prabhuji. Yeah, I always feel like Prabhupada, like Lord Brahma is saying, people who are not in the parampara, people who are not really like able to serve Krishna, they are very unfortunate. But we are very fortunate by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Even we are in the Western world here, and if Srila Prabhupada would have not come here, we would have not become fortunate. Srila Prabhupada came here for all of us. And now, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we are becoming fortunate so that we are able to serve Krishna. We are able to get the mercy of Krishna. While people who are not in the movement, and who are not really still not accepting Krishna consciousness, they are really unfortunate. But as a devotee of Krishna, as in the mission of Srila Prabhupada, we should all try our best to distribute this causeless mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to all the living entities here. So
Yeah.
we are very blessed that you are always showering your mercy on us, because you are dear disciple of Srila Prabhupada. So we are very fortunate that we are in this movement by the mercy of the devotees here, and and serving the Srila Prabhupada. So thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Yeah, now Radha Govind Maharaj also, I'm seeing more and more videos, because he kindly putting the videos on his devotees, before they were not coming that often, but now every day I see they are putting more and more videos. So we can have his realizations,
Yes.
He's realized the soul. So we should feel that at least somebody can give us that kind of wisdom. Thank you, Prabhu.
Yes, you rightly said, Prabhu. Realization is very, very important. That's our real asset. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Thank you very much. And devotee.
We are so lucky that senior devotees are there from Prabhupada's
Yes.
devotees, and we can hear a lot of things from them. We are so lucky, thanks to Zoom also. Every day Bhagavatam class we are attending.
Yes.
So that is, our day starts with that. So that's mercy.
Everything should be used in Krishna service.
Krishna.
Whether it's Zoom or a phone or whatever.
Yeah.
Srila Prabhupada taught us this Yukta Vairagya principle, Rupa Goswami's Yukta Vairagya principle, that nothing is separate from Krishna. Everything belongs to Krishna. Everything should be used for Krishna, even our body, mind, our words.
Yeah.
We ourselves, we belong to Krishna.
That's true.
So there is nothing we separate from Krishna, and everything should offer to Krishna.
That's true, Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyone else have any other comment or question before we end?
Thank you, Ramcharan Prabhu. This is a very nice class. I really enjoyed just listening to the philosophy. You made it very clear. The story you were telling about the gentleman who started coming to the temple, and just by taking Krishna Prasadam, he's lost his taste for eating out at restaurants, and he can taste the specialness of Krishna Prasadam. That was really good to hear. It helps build our faith. And then when we hear things like this, that people, there's a transformation that takes place. And Krishna is not different than that prasadam that he's tasting. He's receiving Krishna in that way. And, that is really good to hear. Thank you for sharing that story.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I really see people like, when they come and taste prasadam is very, very people see that how much efforts devotee put to make nice prasadam every week for them. It's not easy. People for because what I feel is in today's world, like people are hesitating to cook. you know People don't want to cook because they think that other things are more important than cooking. But Srila Prabhupada actually gives us so much nice understanding that we should cook every day, not one time, like 3 4 times, whatever, and we should offer to Krishna, and that makes us happy. So that's why, like, when people see that we are nicely cooking and offering to Krishna and serving prasadam, they really enjoyed it. That's what I feel. Prabhu. Thank you very much. All right, anyone else have any comment or question before we end?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. That was so nice class, Prabhu. I really enjoyed the part with the prasadam and also the lotus you comparison with Krishna. There is nothing like more beautiful than lotus in this material world. That's why they like compare with Krishna. But Krishna is more beautiful than lotus. And like about prasadam, you said, Prabhu, that was really nice. Actually, I feel in my life too. Like I was addicted to so many things before. Now I cannot even smell because of
Yes.
the yeah, prasadam. And so many people actually like to come to ISKCON temple because of prasad. Yeah, people say, "Oh, ISKCON prasad is so nice." They come really for the prasadam. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
This is the love of Krishna. Like devotees, when they cook for Krishna with love and devotion, Krishna reciprocate in the form of prasadam. Prasade sarva dukkha nam hani rasopajayate prasanna chesa so buddhi parivartishtate. Lord Krishna saying Bhagavad Gita. When we take the prasadam, is the mercy of Krishna actually, and when we taste that mercy, the love of Krishna, we can experience it. So that's why the heart get transformed when we really taste prasadam.
Yeah,
That's
even for me, Prabhu, I used to go for prasad in ISKCON temple.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
but my Prabhu used to go long time back. He was a life member, like I think 1994 something like that.
Mm.
But I never got any chance to go because my family they never went to the temple, ISKCON temple.
Oh.
Uh, but after get married, I went to ISKCON. Yeah,
Krishna's plan is there.
yeah.
Krishna's plan for every one of us.
Yeah, I like the really in Bangladesh they used to cook cauliflower paneer with
Mm,
potato that like what we say curry, right? Yeah,
mm.
that curry I was so love this curry. Then when I was pregnant with my little one Lakshmi, I wanted to have that one. Like long time back, I wanted to taste that. Then I made myself like that. I try. That was like that. It was really good, tasty. They make.
Even personally for myself also, before I get married, like I used to take halwa from the temple, from our Philadelphia temple. I used to keep halwa. I remember Ram Gopal Prabhu and Dronacharya Prabhu. They used to make nice halwa with blueberry and strawberry and all. And I used to take every Sunday I used to take halwa with me, and I used to keep in my refrigerator, and I used to taste 1 or 2 spoons every day because that halwa is so tasty. It's so nice that they made it. And then I used to take it, and then whole week I used to eat it, and then I wait for the next Sunday so that I can get another pack of halwa. And it's so nice, so wonderful. And
Yeah, and
because it was so.
they used to like monthly
Mm,
made like prasadam for the devotees who donate for like ballabhug. They said every day ballabhug. So
mm,
they used to come to our house and take the donation and give us nice prasadam like what is that called? Pushpanno. That was really yummy. They used to bring every month. Thank you, Prabhu, so much.
all right. Thank you
It's
very much.
already time.
All right. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Very nice class. It's really nice you speak. All the philosophical point about Lord Brahma, and it's very interesting to hear. And also about prasadam, I was just reading one Prabhupada letter. Prabhupada said, all temple management should make sure that whoever come to the temple, they should not go without prasadam.
Yes, yes.
They should not go without prasadam. He said you should just cook enough prasadam so that we can feed more than 12 people. So we can cook one time or twice, and if the leftovers, then the temple devotee can have it.
Yep.
You know, like that. Prabhupada was emphasizing that prasadam should be distributed.
Jagannath Mercy. Our temple is anyway New Nilachan Dham is Jagannath's temple. So
I know we always have plenty of prasadam over here. We can complain. And in Philadelphia temple.
Yes.
Yeah, there's always plenty of prasadam.
All right. Okay. So thank you all for joining. We'll end now. Lessons time now. So thank you all.
Thank you very much, Prabhu.
Thank you very much. Vancha kalpataruvishya kripa sindhu patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo anant kodi vaishnava vrind ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Bol.
Krishna.